Yep. And with that, we're live. Some good wisdom from heroes on a half shell. All right, so you're gonna fart around with the axe a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna make the blade look a little bit more like its own separate thing. And obviously give this a fluorescent blue like I did with the bolter. Anything else you think I should do on this?
Maybe do something with the cable thingy.
With this?
Yeah, something to give a little bit of uniqueness.
Yeah. A little bit of chutzpah, as it were.
Something dark side.
Yep. Okay. Should I go with Stormhost Silver, or should I go with like a Sophie Silver, like a really bright silver for the blade? Like, let's see, Sophie Silver. Looks about like that. I might go with the Stormhost Silver.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yep. Hey, Ty. I didn't even hear you join voice chat, but I see you muted yourself already. Oh, of course. Yeah, I just realized I forgot to send our one Florida man buddy. He asked about why use a wet palette and stuff like that, which actually maybe I'll just talk about it right here and just reference him to this video so he can hear it straight from the proverbial horse's mouth. So using a wet palette as opposed to using just like a piece of cardboard or anything like that, the wet palette, and I say this as I'm not using my wet palette, but I'm using metallics, so that's where it's a little different. But with using a wet palette versus a normal palette or keeping the pot open, like I am right now, again, I will contradict myself, I know that, but using a wet palette, it keeps the paint moist for longer because my basement is kind of dry because we even have a dehumidifier going. But also it keeps the paint moister for longer, and it keeps the pot from drying out more as it's exposed to the elements when I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right now. So sometimes, like, I'm doing some quick stuff here just with this one metallic paint. It's okay to keep the pot open for a little bit, but for like bigger projects, it makes more sense to get out some paint, put it on the wet palette, stays moist for a while, and plus then it keeps your, like, these pots of paint from drying out. And also it's nice just having wet palette because, like dropper bottles, the only way you can get to the paint is to squirt some of it out. So yeah, there's that. Okay, then I'm going to make... And Ty's just not talking right now, so... Oh, yes, very moist.
I'm guessing Ty is enjoying a fan.
Can't say that I blame him. Alright, so should I make this look like coppery?
You can do that.
Alright. Oh, okay. And my two choices for night, because I saw Muse isn't on, and who knows if Doc Irrefutable will come on. These are my two choices for drinks tonight. Do I go with the French oak cask or the bourbon cream liqueur? As you can see, either way, it's a bourbon night.
I'd say French cast.
All right. Ty, what do you say? All right. Lincoln, you concur?
I concur.
All right. And I realize there's some schmutz in the glass, but you know what? I don't care.
The alcohol will kill it.
It will.
Famous last words.
Hey, if it gives me a reason to call in sick and not going to work, I'm for it. Prost. Alrighty then, Batman. Now, should I go with a base of tin bits or Warplock bronze for the copper bits?
Yes.
Hey, Doc. You missed me choosing my drink.
The answer to that question is always yes.
Yeah. Oh, God.
They're the same color.
So, yeah.
What's the drink tonight?
I went with the French oak cask bourbon from Maker's Mark.
Mm.
So, yeah, here's tin bits and here's Warplock bronze. They're essentially the same color because they were the same color. This is the old name for this. And it was fantastic when Mongrel Sovereign and I realized that we were talking about the same paint and that he didn't know that that was the name that the paint used to have, and I didn't know that it had been changed to that.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dumbass, you should use this color.
No,
but I like this color.
Yeah, I like this one. And then once we both see, like, oh, we're both talking about the same color. When did they change the name? And he's like, I didn't know it had another name. Oh, God. I'm going to start with Warplock bronze, then I'm going to work up to the coppers. Figure that'll be a good base color for all of this.
I'm going to work up the ambition to paint more on my dragon.
Okay. And which dragon are you going to be working on?
This colored one. The one I started doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and oh yeah, back to like the palette conversation, so that way I can point Willie this way. Yeah, it's nice having a wet palette because it keeps your paint moist for a long time, and you're able to work with it a bit longer. rather than a traditional palette. And yes, artists, like traditional artists with an easel and all that, they use a piece of board, but theirs is it's acrylics, but they're thick acrylics, and they take longer to dry. These dry out fairly quick for paints. So you don't want your paint drying out as you're working on it. Okay, we're going to go with Hachette Copper. Because I realized that there aren't really that many, you know what? I might go with Hammered Copper instead. It'll give this a good moix. Yep. Yeah, we did end up seeing The Odyssey on Saturday. Very good movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And yeah, I saw Mr. Sunday Movies did a thing talking about it and how a lot of the effects were practical effect shots. So for the for the whirlpool that they had to dodge, apparently the whirlpool wasn't fully CG. It was actually they had a bunch of jet skis going in a circle.
Oh.
And then they just edited them out and then just kind of added the drop into that, so it looks like it drops off into infinity. Yeah. And for the Land of the Giants, when the Giants came out, the giant extras were all 7 foot plus extras, and all of the Greeks were 4 to 5 foot tall extras.
Oh, interesting.
So they didn't have to edit those shots to make the guys look massive. They just used practical effects to make them look massive.
And then probably a little bit of forced perspective.
Yep.
Not bad. I'm trying to decide. I feel like I should see Spider-Man, and I feel like I should see The Odyssey. I don't know if I can see
Yes, see them both.
Okay.
I haven't seen Spoodermange yet.
I don't know. I'm still disappointed in Nolan for the atomic explosion in Oppenheimer, which was total shit.
Well, I haven't seen that yet, so...
Oh, well. Spoilers, that part of it's not good.
Okay.
I mean, the drama surrounding it is good. It's just the actual special effect of the explosion is bad.
You just didn't like it, or what was wrong with it? I'll ask also, because since Ty was asking in chat. Because he has a fan running on him, so...
It should be unbelievably bright. It's early in the morning, it's dark out. The bomb is so bright that it looks like daylight for an instant. That wasn't really reflected in the film. And the light of the explosion should be white. Pure white. Because it's insanely hot, obviously. But they just blew up a bunch of gas mortars, so it's orange gasoline fire, which is not what it should look like.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a video I saw of a film, and I don't know about its authenticity. I assume it's authentic. It was interviewing a woman about the atomic explosion, the Trinity test. Apparently, her family was out driving somewhere when the test happened, and her sister, who was in the back seat, said, "What was that?" What was unusual about this is that the sister was blind.
Whoa.
That's how bright it was. So yeah, not a good enough special effect. Sorry, no, we didn't do it right this time.
Okay. Well,
anyways,
I think that he made up for it
down.
in the Odyssey, because they did a lot of practical effects. Like, apparently the Cyclops was like in person for them. There was actually like a giant puppet. And then they just kind of edited out the joint lines on it. So, you know, when they're actually interacting with it, they're actually interacting with it.
Cool.
Because, yeah, there's actually even a point, you know, when they're escaping and the Cyclops has his hand down to kind of feel the sheep and all that.
Mm-hmm.
When, you know, Odysseus goes under it, his, like, the straw he has on his back and whatnot brushes up against the hand, and you can tell he actually did get caught by it. Like, he was actually physically dragging against something ever so briefly. So, you know, just overall, I thought it was very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Ty, did you see the Odyssey yet, or just Spider-Man? And Lincoln, you've just seen Spider-Man so far, right?
Correct.
I mean, let's face it, either way, you're going to see Tom Holland and the guy who plays the Punisher in either movie.
I heard they were both in there.
Yep.
There was some meme or some joke I saw online of like, I was like, why does Zendaya get paid so much more than the guy who plays the Punisher? And the retort is, because you know Zendaya's name and you don't know the guy who plays the Punisher.
Well put. Well said. Okay, now I'm going to go with some of the Hash It Copper. Oh yeah, and you're going to see Zendaya in... Yes, Zendaya, Tom Holland, and Punisher Dude. But I will just remember, and I know Sojan will remember this, that... Oh no, I don't know if he was there for that or not, for the first Doom movie, that Zendaya is Michi.
Zendaya is Michi?
Yeah, it was... Some guy made a song out of, like, this, using posters for, like, that Yeti movie. And, you know, like, Paul Blart is blah, blah, and he kept going back to, and Zendaya is Michi. You know, like that was the refrain.
Okay.
So, lest you forget, Zendaya is Michi.
Good to know.
Yep.
just realized out of all the paints I have, pink per ton.
Oh, you don't have a pink?
Nope.
If you want, I do have like 3 or 4 of the ones from Reaper that is for breast cancer awareness. It's a
So you-
very lightish Wednesday, though. I'll tell you that much.
How much?
Gotcha.
How much do you need?
I mean, not much. It's a dragon ton.
Just get a little red, a little white.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably what I'll end up doing. It was just one of those things where like, I need a color for this. I don't have that color at all. Not that I have near as much paint as Gareth. I do have a small assortment of it.
Yeah. I mean, I just have a little bit of paint,
One or two containers.
Yeah. He says at gesturing broadly.
One or two shelves.
Yep. And at least a modest box or two. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. Just trying to think of what I want to do for the little power node things. I just don't want to leave them. Alright, you know what? Maybe might start with Thousand Suns blue on the little power nodes, and then mix in a little bit of Lotharin blue and work it up to Ty's sort of SOL. Okay. Take another drink. Alrighty. Can you guys, aside from painting this like fluorescent blue, can you guys think of anything else I should probably do on this axe that I'm missing?
Well, would you like to... You have that cable in the back highlighted
Yeah.
with a bronze color. Would you like to add that detailing anywhere else?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, you think that would look good for, like, these power conduits here?
That's what I was thinking.
Alright.
That if it looked good anywhere, that's where it would look good. But
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Well, and again, I'm just kind of spitballing here, so just trying to...
Yeah. That was the only idea I had for how to change it.
Okay.
Thought here.
Yes.
So you hit the edge with the more silvery silver.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to do like some sort of blue, like Orax blue over top of that? So it looks like it's maybe got some force something.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll, or do a very diluted wash
Yeah.
of blue over it. Yeah. And then, for like the battle damage on this and everything too, should I make that more of a silvery color?
Or use a little bit of null oil, like just to darken it.
Just to darken it up a little bit more. Yeah, that way it wouldn't off-put the bright silver over here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should use travertine or slat stone. Which do you like better, I guess? I don't know.
These two sound like they'd be awfully close to each other.
Yep. Probably like me asking, which would look better, Iron Breaker or Lead Belcher?
Yes.
Tin bits or Warclock bronze?
Yeah.
We've already used that joke.
Evergreen.
No, it's Ever Bronze. Ah! Ah!
But see, bronze.
He said butt.
Why am I friends with you guys?
Because we're awesome.
I mean, I'm already here, but you know.
And I answered you before Sojan could say it.
Uh-huh.
You know, now I got to Google travertine just to see. Okay. Did you mean slate stone or? Okay, one's a little bit more sandy. One is a. Well, I don't know. What color's your house or like the surrounding area? Because travertine would look good in like a more arid clime, I'd say, since it's a more sandy color. But if you're in a forested area or you have a lot of greenery, I think the um, slate stone would look better for that. That's just my opinion. Okay, so yeah, I'd say the travertine would probably look best.
Look there, like if you know you have a Spanish villa, I mean, come on, you know it's got to be the travertine.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be real stone. You just get concrete pavers, call it a day.
Yeah, and then spray it that color.
You can get like a tan concrete paver. That'll be travertine-ish.
Travertine adjacent. Well, and you know, I have champagne taste on a beer budget, so.
Yes, yes.
Champagne taste.
Yep. Oh, God! Came for the Warhammer painting, stayed for the home improvement topics. Well, I mean, we could talk about that. I mean, know how to do some of that stuff. Sojan knows how to do it a little bit better, but I'm not afraid to do projects, or at least try. You know what? What I might do is I'm going to do the fluorescent on that. I might just do like a light fluorescent blue. What do you think will look better with a diluted wash?
Boy, I don't know about that.
The blue
I just didn't know.
highlight.
Yeah, like for that. Should I do the fluorescent blue paint because I'm going to do it in there? Or should I do something like Pilar Glacier contrast paint over the blade?
I think like a Pilar Glacier.
All right.
Ish.
Oh, and just for engagement and whatnot. I know Sojan, Lincoln, and I already kind of agreed on this, but for everyone else, has this week felt like it's been eternal?
Well, it's my first weekend. First week back from my vacation. I think.
You think? Man can't even remember when he was on vacation.
No, I can't. Yes, it was my first week. It's been long, yeah. It's been long. Probably not long enough to. Things have changed rather suddenly at my job, so.
Things change suddenly?
Yeah.
Good way, bad way, or they just change suddenly?
Additional information is required. We don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yep. And yep, that is part of the joys of being a homeowner.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. That actually looks pretty good. Yes. Was a renter for quite a while, then, yep. Owned a few homes, so Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this axe dry now. I'm pretty happy with how this looks now. What do you guys think? You know what? Maybe I'll. Sorry, moving the camera. That way everything's a little bit more centered.
Oh, no. I had an idea.
Okay.
This is a power axe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you drew some small, like, electrical bolts or something coming out of those 2 points on the side of the axe head?
Yeah.
Like that's where the power was being spread out of. Yeah. Just an idea.
I'm gonna percolate on that.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I just don't ever feel like I can do that well.
Okay.
So for right now, I'm just gonna let the axe. Yeah, just gonna let it stand there and dry in place. Pretty much done with that for right now, or at least that's all I can think of. I have painted on canvas twice. Well, I mean, maybe a few times in art classes in high school. But, yeah. Okay, you know what? We're going to do the recipe I did for the gold on Lionel on this. Because, you know what? That turned out pretty damn nice. So we'll see how it looks on a bigger scale. But as far as often do I paint on canvas, no, I really don't. Miniatures are my medium, the medium that I paint on. However the hell I'm supposed to say that.
They're your jam.
Yep. Okay, we'll have everybody weigh in on this one. Wake up in the 40k universe. In front of a Poxwalker invasion, you see a Power Fist, Chainsword, Power Axe, and Las Gun. Okay, I'll ask for other clarification for this question. Am I just me, or am I something else? Like, am I an Astartes? Am I just an Astra Militarum, or Imperial Guard? Just me? Okay. Probably gonna go for the lasgun just for the range, because I don't want to fight Nurgle up close.
I have an opinion.
Okay.
I would go for the lasgun because I'm pretty sure that I'm tall enough that if I take my shoe off, I could get my foot on the trigger and kill myself with it.
Ah.
Yep. Because I'm not going to mess with that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we played enough Dark Tide. Ty, Sojan, Lincoln.
Helps if I put my boom mic down.
Oh, okay.
Would grab the las gun because everything else requires a bunch of martial awareness. Las gun, point, pull trigger, shoot.
Yeah, but you also have the martial awareness too.
I know, but not necessarily to fight a foxwalker with a martial weapon.
And foxwalkers are basically zombies, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
You could probably take one out with a sword. That'd probably be difficult for you. An axe. But it is a lot better to shoot them at range for sure.
Yes.
I'm also fairly confident in my ability to point at something and shoot it.
Yes, that as well.
What you might call skills to pay the bills.
Yep.
No.
I was able to make a close enough approximation of Dong and Pink.
All right.
Good.
Mixing red and white. It's not draw nipple pink, but it's close.
Yeah. Well, and which would you do, Big Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, Jim. What's your choice there?
No, So-Chan's not a hitman.
He's been known to hit men, but not like that.
They totally deserved it.
Yep. Yeah, but they were all bad.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what the money said.
Yep. Okay. Let that dry a little bit, and I'll probably do another coat of the Screaming Bell on that, just to make sure it's all covered nice and evenly.
Like when things have large enough eyeball that they can get the white paint on there without thinking I have the palsy.
That's always good. Oh man, yeah, this Maker's Mark is hitting the spot, but man, yeah, it is starting to kind of kick my ass a little bit. One might say it's hitting the mark.
It's make the mark.
It's making the mark. Hey Doc,
Yeah.
how does Darth Vader keep his Star Destroyer warm?
How does Darth? I don't know. How does he do it?
He uses a space heater.
Oh, well, that would just leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
Delay Capture got me a book of Star Wars dad jokes.
Oh,
Like,
lovely.
Yeah. So why don't Imperial fighters race much?
Why?
Because it always ends in a tie.
No.
How many rebels does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many?
1 and/or 2.
That one's just not good. That's not good on any level. Sorry. No, I don't like it. How long are you going to hold that position, please?
You'd be surprised how long I can hold that position.
That's what she said.
Oh, hey-oh. I'll drink to that. Where does Emperor Palpatine keep his Sith armies?
I don't know. Where does he keep them?
In his sleeveys.
I don't get that one. In his sleeveys?
His Sith armies? In his sleeveys?
Oh, yeah.
Where would you find the best sheep in the galaxy?
I don't know. Where would you find the best sheep in the galaxy?
Dagobah. Wow, that was almost along the lines of Sideshow Bob's just And from now on, whenever I tell dad joke, you are now going to be Sideshow Bob in the field full of rakes.
Yeah. Maybe.
The punchline, thwack. Tries to get away, thwack.
That was the one before the armies in his sleepies. I think that was the worst one.
So the best one. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to read more so that way I have more for the stream. And just to use on the kids.
Of course.
By the way, those junk ships you sent the other day.
Yeah.
I hate those.
You hate them?
I hate all of those.
You have to send these to me.
Okay, it's like they mash up like TIE Fighter and X-Wing parts, or like Y-Wings and TIE Fighters and stuff like that. They're like pirated ships where like a pirate was just like, well, I have the 2 engines of a Y-Wing and I have the cockpit for a TIE Fighter. Sweet, we can make this work.
Uh-huh. Okay. It makes me think of long ago I saw I think on a modeling website, I saw someone had come up with some alternate universe models that he had scratch built himself.
Yeah.
Of an alternate universe in which the Empire and the Romulan Empire team up. So he'd like glued parts of Romulan ships onto Star Destroyers and stuff.
Huh.
It looked pretty bad, to be honest. Didn't look good at all.
Yeah. Well, and there's another one. I think I sent it to you. I got one piece at a time in a galaxy. It was like he did like Star Wars fighters, but like they're based in World War II. So it's kind of like a mix of, World War II fighter planes and bombers with Star Wars inspiration as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a E-90 TIE fighter or something?
Yeah. And like like the one I wish he would have focused a little bit more on was the B-Wing, because I kind of liked how the initial look of it was, just I didn't see like what it was also based off of. I'll send it to you, though, later. It was on the gram.
The gram. God, I hate the gram so much.
You're welcome.
I keep flirting with deleting my account.
Don't, because then I can't send you stuff. Or at least I'll send it to you on the Facey Spaces then.
Yeah, see, that's not as bad. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll just let that dry so that way I don't futz with it anymore. But, again, this is a very good base gold color for what we're going to do. So, yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out, everybody, tonight. Yeah, Muse wasn't on tonight. I think she had something else going on or whatever. She had Muse things going on, and I hope she's doing good with what she's doing. So, oh yeah. Need to kill the drink before the stream ends. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll catch you all later. I should be streaming on Monday. Shouldn't have any other conflicting things going on like I did this Monday, but you know what? Ultimately, it was worth it. The girls had a great time, and they were happy to tell me about it for a little bit before collapsing into bed. So, but yeah, I'll catch you guys all next week. Everyone have a great weekend, and just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.